Good afternoon, resellers. It's Saturday, September 6th. It's a little in the afternoon. Normally, I try to get this posted normally in the morning after I get done yard selling, but we had some errands to run and just got back to the warehouse and got unloaded. The kind of stuff disorganized. I kind of rushed to put it out on the table, and it was a big load of stuff. We got a massive haul. There's tons of video games here: Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, Wii, Switch, a Game Boy game, a Game Boy Advance game. We'll get all into all the video games. I'm going to skip all around and kind of zigzag around all this stuff because it was kind of a little overwhelming to try to get it on the table and everything. But we got a lot of stuff. We started off with this Curious George book collection. There's 7 books in the collection. It was $2 for the whole set. It's not in perfect condition. Might just take it to the flea market, but figured for $2, can't go wrong there. Then we got it's not sealed, but it's never, the pieces are all there. Star Wars Mandalorian puzzle, 500 piece puzzle. That's going to go to the flea market, but it was only 75 cents or a quarter. Then we got this arcade 3D puzzle, 80 pieces. It's new and sealed. It might be worth something on eBay. I haven't looked it up or anything, but that's sealed puzzle for 75 cents. Skip these for now. I got a keyboard and mouse for $1. It's not like a name brand or anything, but I take these down to the flea market and sell them for $5 normally, and they go fast. And we got a Zebra Kids toy. I haven't looked it up, but anything like this with the pianos and stuff always sells for me, especially like the cat piano. So I figured for $1, I can't go wrong. That'll definitely sell on eBay for something. Then we have a Melissa Doug sound puzzle she said it needed a new battery, but it was only either 25 cents or 50 cents. So that's probably a $15 puzzle. Just needs a new battery. And then another Melissa Doug puzzle with locks on it is pretty cool. It's $1 for this puzzle. Or no, 75 cents rather. But I can't imagine that's not a $20 puzzle at least. All the Melissa Doug stuff does well for me. Then we have, for $2, a complete series of Jeeves and Wooster. Never heard of the show, but I gave it a quick scan. And it usually sells between like $15, $16 on eBay. So $2, not going to pass that up. Next we have a Frozen picture. I keep getting these pictures down at, and selling them at my Green Dragon stand and put it up on the shelf. And every time I put one up, it sells. Not the Frozen particularly, but in general, like characters. And this was $1, so I'll probably just sell for $5. It attracts a little attention for the kids down at the flea market. Also got the big Frozen picture for $2. Probably put that out for $10 down at the flea market. And then for 75 cents, this is new. They took it out of the box and then they never used it. I guess you put it together like a mechanical hand, but it was 75 cents. No idea what it goes for. It might end up at the flea market, but I have a feeling that might go for something on eBay. Got to look that up. We are going to try to start, my friend Josh is going to start editing some of these videos, and he's going to just put some comps up on the screen, so maybe you can put a comp up for that one if he does do that. However, I'm probably going to release this video today anyway, and I don't want to wait till the next couple days for it to get edited, but he might try to start doing that here shortly. Next, we have a $1 bag of G.I. Joes. Not sure if they're new or old. Either way, I just grabbed it for $1 full bag full. Hopefully there's something in there that will spark some attention. Otherwise, they'll go in my 3 for $1 bin, and I'll make $1 profit. But hopefully there's some ones that are worth money on eBay. Next, we got an Animal Crossing New Horizons. I guess you could plug it into USB and it lights up. But it was $2, and Animal Crossing is pretty popular. So that should sell pretty easily. Got a couple GameCube controllers mixed in with the video games. The GameCube controllers, $4 a piece. I usually just take them and get around, get a little more, make some profit down at the video game store. You can always use GameCube controllers. And so that'll probably go to Complete in Box and effort. If you live in the area, Spencer pays the best on video games, so you definitely want to take your stuff to him and buy there too, because he gets some good deals on there. Alright, now we got to a stand where we were, got a couple Switch games. Funny story, almost a nightmare. When I got these Switch games, they were empty, didn't have the games, and he went upstairs and got the games and went to put them in and forgot to. And then we ended up having to go back to the yard sale, and luckily we had to run back to Lancaster anyway to go to Costco, but it wasn't out of the way, but I had to go back to the yard sale to get the games that were inside of them. We got Pokemon Legends, Arceus, and Pokemon Violet. And then I did a bundle deal with him. I got that, DK Country, and where's the other one? Oh, yeah. Excalibur 2090. Oh, no. Did I get that at the other stand? I'm not sure if... Give me 1 second here. So I think that's the one that it came with. Either way, it was... I got some other Super Nintendo games, but either way, the deal was a $20 Super Nintendo game. I think that's this one. And then... Again, unless that was with the other Super Nintendos, and then I got a different one from him. But it was a $20 Super Nintendo game, and then DK Country's a $20 game. And both the Pokemons are like 40 and 35. So like basically 95, and I gave him 50. So it gave me a little meat on the bone so I could make something, and he got a decent money for him. And we reached a deal on that. And not great value, but definitely still some profit there and stuff that'll sell fast. Then he gave me... For these 3 games, we got Super Mario Land for Game Boy, Super Mario 3 Game Boy Advanced, and Bugs Bunny. I think I gave him another 15 for those, or it was 10 or 15, I can't remember. But Mario 3 and Mario Land, they go for like around 15, 20 bucks, and Bugs Bunny goes for like 10 bucks. So make some money there again, but nothing crazy. Now the first... I'm going to skip over these other Super Nintendo games and Nintendo games because that was the first one of the day where I asked them and they brought games out from their house. And they wanted $5 a game, which would come out to 80, but there's some sports in there. So I offered them, I think we settled on 50 bucks. And I'll get to that deal here in a minute. But first, I got a Wii. It was $15, but it came with all the accessories. So it has the nunchuck, the controller, and controller. 2 nunchucks actually, even 2 controllers. So 2 controllers and 2 nunchucks, that could get me $30 already. So $15 for everything was obviously a no-brainer. I might bundle up and do a Wii deal on eBay or just take it down to Spencer. I don't know if he needs any Wiis right now, but he usually always takes your systems for you and gives you best bang for your buck. I got some shoes, $3 a pair, to fill my $10 rack down at the flea market stand because they've been going fast down there. The Converse All-Stars always sell fast, so $3 for those. Got a pair of women's Nikes for $3. And then there was one more pair. It must be under a pile of stuff that I'll get to here in a minute. Also in that Wii deal for another couple $3, I got Super Monkey Ball Blitz and Just Dance 2017. You can always bundle that with the Wii. 2 VCRs we got. We got a Sylvania VCR VHS DVD combo, and we got a Magnavox. Unfortunately, this remote here is just a Sony remote, which I got them to throw in. That will probably sell by itself. But anytime, obviously, if you see the VHS DVD combos, you want to get them. And they're $5 a piece. Usually you want to get them for $5 because about half the time they don't work, so you're paying $10. But the Magnavox usually is an $80 model, and Sylvania is probably like a $70 model. So $150 worth of VCRs for $10. And that was, they were in the church before that, and they're done using them. And so they said they're pretty sure they're still working, so that would be great. Then, got this little skull thing, like porcelain. It looks like it's homemade, maybe for $1. I don't know what that'll go for. We'll see. Got some Nerf guns. That's a Roblox one. All the Nerf guns I got were $1. That's what I get them for, $1 or $2 if I see them, because then I throw them in my $5 Nerf bin down there for the kids down at the flea market, and I give them good deals on it. and they go fast for $5. My bin's almost empty from the summer, so I gotta get it filled back up. Then over the winter, it'll be filled up, and then in the springtime when the kids start coming again a lot, those will all get bought up again. That's a rival one. Yeah, I don't think there's anything special that's worth selling off of eBay. I'll just get Nats, my favorite team. They're not very good right now. That hat got thrown in when I bought 3 mugs for $6. I'll get to the mugs momentarily. Did I get 4 mugs in, maybe? But yeah, I'm kind of going out of order. I got a $2 Mizuno mug, or not mug, mitt. I think that's a girl's softball one. She had a lot of softball gear there. $2. I usually go for like $20. Any mitts that are good brands and decent shape, always get them. Harry Potter Gryffindor robe. I got it for $5. They're usually going for like $25, $30. It's Halloween's right around the corner, so I'll be happy if I can put that out for $25 free shipping and get it sold before Halloween. Make a little profit. Then the other costume we got, it's gonna be hard to hold it up because it's so big and I don't have a hanger handy, but it's Puff the Magic Dragon, but he has his wings. So I saw ones online. Somebody had one out for $250. They're not gonna sell it for that, just like this. But I think I only found one other one that was like $50, but it wasn't in nice shape of this. So I'm hoping to get at least $40 for Puff the Magic Dragon costume. Probably $40 for that, I think I'll put it out for. Then just going through some CDs we got. These are all 25 cents per CD. And I don't know if I have anything valuable here, but it's just popular name brand. So that'll go well for my flea market stand where I have dollar CDs. Might keep some of the Beatles stuff. There's a Beatle Anthology CD for $0.25. And I'll have to check eBay if any of these are worth going on there. We got Queen. We got Outcast. Got tons of Queen in here. I don't know if any of them are rare. Probably not, because Queen's a pretty popular band. Got A Day at the Races Queen CD. I might lot the Queen CDs and put them on eBay. We'll have to see what it looks like. Korn Greatest Hits Volume 1. Another Queen CD. Beatles White Album. We got Elton John. Queen and Huge. Led Zeppelin. Just 2. That's just going to the dollar pile. The Queen live at Wembley. Case is in the best shape. I'll check the CDs then, but that could be worth more than worth selling on eBay. Michael Jackson #1s. Beatles Let It Be CD. I just grabbed the South Park. I don't know if it's worth anything. Timmy and the Lords of the Underworld. Lover of Life. The very best of Freddie Mercury solo songs for Queen. Queen's Greatest Hits 3. Queen's Greatest Hits. I grabbed this one by accident, I think. Oh, that's Queen. I don't know if the cover fell out since I got it. Probably wouldn't have got it without a cover otherwise. And then Queen Live. That could be worth more. So I'll have to check those out. If anybody knows if any of those are rare ones, the live album or anything, let me know in the comments. Or if you're interested in any of this stuff, throw a comment out there and like and subscribe. Help us build the channel. We really appreciate it. Next, we have a Mickey mug. I got them down to $2 a mug for these mugs. That's from the Disney store. It's a nice mug, so I try not to get breakable stuff unless it's really nice now. So then they wrapped up a couple more mugs. We got a Winnie the Pooh mug with him hanging on the handle. We got Minnie Mouse. And then we got a Mickey one that's just like that. So I'm going to probably try to sell the pair together for Mickey Mouse and Minnie. They're real nice heavy-duty mugs from the Disney store. I'm thinking those two together might be able to get like $40. We'll have to see. I think that's everything else from that pile. So now let me get to the games. So these are the games that I got for $50 in all. So we got, I didn't look this one up. It's Super Battle Tank in the Golf. I have a feeling that's not nothing too special. But they're all in pretty good shape too. Super Nintendo games and regular Nintendo games. First yard sale of the day, I asked if they had video games. They're like, oh, we didn't even think about bringing them out. And they brought up a box of Super Nintendo and regular Nintendo games, so I was ecstatic about that. We got Desert Strike. Again, I'll have to look these up. Got Bulls vs. Blazers. That won't be anything special. And we got Turn and Burn No Fly Zone. Here's the one I know is worth a $30 game. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, in pretty good shape. It's a little marks there. It needs a little cleaning, but the label's in great shape. That's a $30 game, so I knew I could pay $50 comfortably. We got Karate Kid for NES. Another Super Nintendo Stanley Cup. Got John Madden 93. Another sports one, the reason I talked him down some. Suzuka 8 Hours. I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to look that up. There's a $20 game, so right there with the $30 game and the $20 game, that'll be the majority of my money back, and then the rest will be just bonus. But we got 1943, the Battle of Midway, is usually going for $20-22. Got Gauntlet 2, that's probably like a $12-15 game. World Class Track Meet, I wish it was the Track and Field 2, which is worth I think thousands, but that one's not worth much. I was thinking this might be worth something, but I looked it up, and it was only like a $10 game, Diner Ricky, but it's pretty cool cover art, and I never heard of it, so I was thinking that could be a big one, but it wasn't. And then I also got some Nintendo NES holders, so they, I could add them with the game, or they sell for $1 or $2 a piece. Excuse me. And then we have The Hunt for Red October, Sean Connery, NES, pretty nice condition. And then we have To the Earth. I think I looked that one up, and it wasn't anything special. And we got, this wasn't too special either, Rescue the Embassy Mission. So some different titles I haven't heard of, but no big scores on that, but more consistent profit. That's basically, throw out the VCRs, which will turn 5 into 80 each. It's 80 or 70. Those are probably the best profit margin scoring, and then maybe the Mickey mugs. But I got a lot of nice fill worth profit, and Puff the Magic Dragon might surprise me. I might be able to get more than 40 for him, but it's a pretty good day all in all. Got a lot of inventory, and got to get, as the yard sale's winding down, then we'll be able to get all this posted for the holidays and probably have a big holiday season for our eBay store. I think there's a town-wide sale down towards the Philadelphia area in Media that I'll be trying to go to in a couple weeks, and there's a good town-wide sale this coming week, so still some big scores to find here in yard sale season, and then we'll try to do some marketplace deals and everything like that. But I do, again, thank you for watching, and if you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe. It really will help us build a lot, and everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next one.